What's up, Floor? Oh, I gotta do a thing. Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Judge and Western Girls in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, wakey, wakey, hand off snaky. All right, that's that. Thought I was gonna do it tomorrow, but it says it's 72 degrees outside. I don't know what it is in here. I moved the thermometer. I need to get another thermometer. I moved the thermometer out of here into the greenhouse because she's watching her plants. So it's all good though. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. All good in the neighborhood. It's gonna take longer to tape it up than it is actually gonna do anything. Hold on a second. It's 60, almost 60 there. Well, that's good. It says it's about 70 in the sun. It might be 60 in the shade, so it might be the same. Might be the same. Might be the same. So. If I had some 6-inch paper, that would be good. I don't have no 6-inch paper. I need to order me one of those, I need to order me one of them sticks from Amazon where I can set my phone up and it tracks me. So I'm taping up the front side of this bumper because we're going to bedline the back side of it for rust protection and don't have to worry about nothing. If we was to paint the back side of it, I don't know. I just prefer to bedline the back side of it and be done with it. Bedliner's cheaper than paint, so I would just rather just. And plus, the bottom of the truck's been bedlined, the bottom of the cab, the bottom of the bed, all that's been bedlined. So it just goes with the scenario of everything else. Just to be bedlined. So you can use that rattle can undercoat and bedliner if you want to, but that's asphalt base. You can use that if you want to. Use whatever you want to use. How about that? Just whatever you want to use it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to use it. This is just the way I do it. There's other ways to do it. Not saying my way's the right way, not saying that my way's the only way or my way's the right way or the wrong way. It's just the way I choose to do it. So everybody has their opinions. Everybody has how they want to get to wherever, and that's perfectly fine. Now, if the client wanted something different, I just do what they want to do. But this client right here is awesome. So they just kind of trust me on my decisions, and if there's something that I need to ask, like if there's something that's questionable, I'll say, hey, look, this is what I'm planning on doing. What you think? And then they'll say, yeah, roll on with it. Or not roll on with it. So, what's up, Mac? So, like I said, just taped up the front side, tape that up. We're going to bedline this. We're going to do the roll pan. I got the roll pan in here. So we're going to tape this up and do the exact same thing. What's up? Oh, yeah, we're going to put some daggone undercoating or bedline or whatever you want to call it. You know what? I need to go to Harbor Freight and I need to get me some wheels and put some wheels on this buggy right here so I can just roll it around. So that's what we're doing right here. So look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her. The piece that I cut off of that is going to work. It's going to work. How about that? 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 Jeepers, jeepers. wonder if Mike's caught any fish. Wonder if Mike's caught any fish. Forgot to tape up the tag light hole. It's gonna take longer to tape it up than it is to spray it. Hold on, I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. What's up, Nathan? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Like I said, it's gonna take longer. Oh, he's talking about welding that panel. Yeah, it'd take longer to paint it. It's gonna took longer to tape it up than it did anything else. I had a airline leak the other day I was telling you about. I fixed that before I got on here. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're about ready. We're gonna wipe it down with some wax and grease remover. We're not gonna put a lot on it, but we're gonna wipe it down. What's up, SKD? Yeah, so we're gonna wipe it down with wax and grease remover. We're gonna do that right quick. And like I said, we're just gonna wipe it down right quick. I washed it outside first. with the water hose. And I washed it outside with a water hose and a Scotch-Brite. And then we rinsed it. And then this is Tamco's wax and grease remover, and it has the weirdest smell that I've ever smelt on, see right there's where it was welded together, on any wax and grease remover that I've ever used. I mean, it's got this weird, I mean, it's a chemical smell, but it's like, it's weird. It's a weird smell. All right, I appreciate it, Nathan. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the rain. The temperature is where I'm at. Like, if it's above 70, I can control the moisture. That's not a problem. I can control the moisture with that right there. All right. Yeah, MAK. Woo, man, that shit right there is rough. Yeah, I can't use that. That shit's too raw, man. That shit will peel paint off. But look, let me show you what I did. Look here, before, when I got off the live earlier this morning, the first live, I came down here and turned on this right here, and I put this stuff on here, and this stuff has been on this heating pad. This stuff's been on this heating pad ever since the last live, so it's warmed up. So any of you guys that's, you know, body filler, clear coat, anything, man, it helps it. I'll tell you something else. Before, on this quartz, say on quartz, you get 5 liters and an applicator gun in every, and so with quartz, this is why I like quartz. I ain't bought none in a while, but this is why I like quartz. For every kit that you get with quartz, you get 5 liters and an applicator gun in every box, in every kit. So you could literally use the gun and throw it in the trash. But I don't do that. I mean, I keep them stacked up, and then if you keep them clean, right? So here's the applicator, right? Here's the applicator, right? If you keep them clean, you can use them over and over and over and over again. But sometimes they just take a beating, and then you just take your fitting off and just throw it in the trash. But so before you mix this stuff, before you put any hardener in this, right? Before you put any hardener in this, even if you don't have a paint shaker, they make shakers that go on the end of Sawzalls. So they make shakers that you can put like a spray can on a Sawzall to shake it. You need to shake this thing because this thing is thick. So what I do is, let me see. Hold on. This is what I do. I got this piece of stainless right here, right? And I drop it in there like so. So what I do is I take it. I'll show you. So this is what I do. I take this is a piece of stainless pipe that I had, that I found, and then I just put that joker in there like that. Give it an old squeeze. Just squeeze it, boy. Shake, 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 your mama. Shake, shake, shake. So I just let it shake. I let it shake. Let it shake for about a minute or so, minute or two, and then we will go from there. Let me open. All right, workman's comp. Y'all all right? I didn't mean to drop you. I didn't mean to drop them. Yeah. That's about long enough right there. Don't shake it till it spews. Mac, whatever you do in your spare time, it's on you. Now, you can hear it's all mixed up, right? So now, let me tell you something else. So this stuff comes in tenable too, right? It comes in tenable, right? So if you want to do a color match, let's say you want to do a color match. Say you want to do a color, see this right here, tenable. So I've done many videos on this. The tenable is white. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? See that? The tenable is white. All right. This is tenable. All right. This is black. All right. So when you look in there on this one, all right, it's black. Now, here's the problem. Here is the problemo. Let me tell you the problem. Now, let me tell you the problem. Well, it's not really a problem. Just let me tell you what it says. What's up, What's up, everyday? What's up, SWC? You burning lines and ripping lip? God damn it! I got it. Don't. Easy now. Easy. Oh, Zebco 33. No, I upgraded to a 704. 705. Come on now, let's get it. So, beautiful 82. Man, we up to about 70. Boat done. I got him. I got that old pole just bent, boy. Yes, sir. So, what's up, Square Body? So, here is what I found on spray bed liner that's tenable, right? Right here on the back of the bottle, right here, on the back of the bottle, it says, on this one, the tenable one. It says, tint bed liner by adding 3 ounces of tint or base coat. Activate bed liner by adding 8 ounces of quartz activator to container. Replace cap. Shake the filled bottle vigorously for 2 to 3 minutes. Remove cap. Attach a universal applicator gun. Adjust air pressure to 60 to 80 psi. Apply 1 full wet coat until desired texture is obtained. Clean equipment thoroughly immediately after use with lacquer thinner or gun wash. Let me tell you the problem with that. Mac just said it. If it's other than black, I always double the color or the pigment. Yeah, immediately. Especially if it's 80 degrees outside, you better clean that joker immediately or you throw it in the trash. Now, it says 3 ounces of tint or base coat. Now, here is what I have found. If you think about the color wheel, okay? Think about the color wheel. If you take red and you mix red with white, you're going to get pink. If you add white to any color, it's going to lighten the color. Right? It's going to lighten the color. So this right here is tintable, right? So this thing right here is 21 ounces. That's close. He said, Square Body said 7 ounces. 10 ounces. I have found 10 ounces. 10 ounces of color to this. Now, she's going to be stuffed like a pig, boy. 10 ounces of color to this, and you'll be damn near close to what you're spraying. So here's what you need to do. Don't put, even if you follow the directions and you only put 3 ounces. If you don't want to listen to me and don't want to listen to nobody else, fine. That's fine. What you don't need to do is put 3 ounces of color and then put 8 ounces of hardener and then shake it. Because the activation is already started and you're not going to mix it thoroughly to go in there to spray it. Yeah, I do 10 ounces. I do 10 ounces of color, right? 10 ounces of color. So this is what I would do. This is what I do. Take and put 10 ounces of color in this with no activator and shake it for like 5 minutes. Just shake it for 5 minutes. Get it good mixed up with no activator, none. And then look at it look at the lid and then look at the lid of the paint, and it should be damn near close, right? Then add, now I'm telling you, she's gonna be stuffed like a pig now. If you want to put 9 ounces, put 9 ounces. But I put 10 ounces. Then put your hardener in there or your activator. Then put the lid back on it. Either strap it to a daggone Sawzall with a paint shaker, or sit there and try to shake the fat away like daggone them old Goldies daggone TV shows, or put it in a paint shaker and shake it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. It says shake it for 2 to 3 minutes vigorously. Then as soon as you, don't make multiple bottles. One guy told me, he's like, yeah, man, I mixed all my stuff up, man, and before I got to the 3rd bottle, man, that shit wasn't no good. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He put hardener in every single one of them and then went to spray. No, don't do that. Don't do it. Do 1 bottle at a time. Then once you shake it really good, crack the lid really, let it set, and then crack the lid real slow. So if there's any pressure that's built in there, you ain't gonna pop the top. Then open it really, really slow. Then once you open it up, it's gonna be damn near all the way to the top. Then take your gun, and when you stick the gun in there, pull the trigger. All right? When you stick it in there, pull the trigger. Why you want to pull the trigger? Well, as you're pushing this thing down, the material is going up this tube, right? It's going up this tube, and it can't go back this way because you got the trigger locked, right? The air is going to go back this way, and it's going to have the tendency to, it's going to burp. So you pull this, and now you have airflow on this end and on this end, right? And then you stick it down in there, and when you get it, you screw it in there real tight. You want to make sure that hole right there is clean. That little bitty hole right there. Y'all see that little bitty hole right there? Y'all want to make sure that little bitty hole is clean. If that little hole right there is stopped up because you didn't clean the gun real good, when you go in there to spray, it's not going to spray. It's going to suck this bottle just flat. Now, let's talk about air pressure. How do you want the consistency? Everybody sprays under their bed liner different. It's whatever you want it to look like. Okay? It's whatever you want. Okay? Whatever you want. But I have found out, it says you spray at 60 to 80 psi, right? 60 to 80 psi. If you spray at high pressure and you're off the panel, 10 to 12 inches off the panel, it's going to be a light texture, right? It's going to be almost going to be like the grip tape, maybe a little bit heavier than the grip tape on a skate deck, right? If you get a little bit closer, it's going to be a little bit coarser with the still same air pressure. If you turn your air pressure down and back up off the panel about 12 inches, you're going to have bigger droplets. It's going to be almost like shingle. I'm trying to compare it to something. It's almost going to be like shingle material. It's going to look like your shingles on your house. It's going to have that texture if you drop the air pressure down below 70 and you're about 10 to 12 inches off the panel, it's going to look like the texture of the shingles on your house. If you drop the air pressure down to 60 and get a little closer, it's going to look like damn gravel, right? Right? It's going to look like a gravel texture. We about to go in here and spray. It ain't going to take long to spray, so that's why I want to explain this to you now, right? So it just depends on how you want it to look, right? So this is how I like if I'm doing a bed or underneath the truck or doing the bottom of the cab or the way I do it this is how I do it. I put the first coat on, nice medium wet coat, right? Then you let it flash off a little bit. Being that it's a little cold today, we'll let it flash off just a little bit. And then when you come back and you do another coat, what I do is I back up off the panel pretty good ways, and I do what we call like a drop coat or a control coat or whatever you want to call it. Like if you're spraying metal flake or pearls or anything like that, you do a drop coat or a control coat or whatever. And I just come back pretty good ways, and I just fog it, and then it kind of just mellows out. Now it depends on how you want it. Now, I've never done it before, but I know people that have done it before. I know people that have took dry, like filter sand, like dry. You can buy dry filter sand. I'm not talking about the sand that you buy to put in the daggone sandbox for your kid to play in or the sand for your cat to shit in. I'm not talking about that sand. I'm talking about it has to be dry, like media blasting sand, like you buy for your blast cabinet. I know people, I have never done it. I know people that will put a little bit of sand, they will put like a cup full of that fine media sand into one of these. Then shake it up really, really, really good. And then they put the activator in it and they shake it up really, really good. And then they go in there and spray it. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Okay. Also, I know people that will put let's say you're going to put 4 coats, right? Whatever you want to do. Let's just say you're going to put 4 coats. The first coat, the second coat, and the third coat. The first, second, and third coat, they do it regular. The last coat, they reduce this by 5% with reducer. They take reducer and put in it and let it mellow out a little bit, so when it lays out, it kind of melts it a little bit. You got to be careful doing that, because if you do that and you spray too hot, too heavy, or whatever, if you spray too hot, too heavy, too fast, it'll ruin. Right? I just realized something. One of my waters is missing a clip. It's too small. One of my waters is missing that clip, and I'm sitting there looking, and there's one right there. But anyways, I was like, man, that might work, but that's too big. So, look, squirrel. So, if you want to reduce it, you can reduce it by 5%. It don't say that nowhere on the instructions. I just know some people do reduce it by 5%. But when you're spraying it, you got to be careful. Harbor Freight has those clips. Shut the front door. Thanks, Mac. That's that. So, nevertheless, let's get to it. It shouldn't take no more than 1 bottle. I'm hoping it don't take no more than 1 bottle. So, all right. This is the cup that comes on these. All right, this is the cup that comes with these, and on the side of this, you can't see it, but on the side of this, it's got 1, 2, 3. Right. So this right here takes 8 ounces of hardener. So you go 3, 3, and then 6, 7, 8. Right. So you go 3, 3, 2. Right. Or you can just use a mixing cup, or you can use a scale. If you got a scale, you can put it on there, and you know how at Petty's when we sprayed it, we just knew how much it weighed by weight. So we put this on there. It would weigh, let's say, 200 grams, and then once you added the hardener, it weighed 240 grams, and you're done. You didn't have to do anything like that. What's up, Grease Spot? So with that being said, where's my mask? Where's my mask? We're gonna need the mask. All right. So that's that. So we are going to add 8 ounces. We've already pre-shook this, and we are going to add, we're going to add 8 ounces of hardener. All right, 8 ounces of hardener. Yes, the third line. There's three. 6. And go to the second line. 7, 8. Then when you get done, rinse this out, right? When you get done, rinse that out. Set it over there so it can dry. Then we're going to take this right here, put this back on there, make sure it's good and tight. Make sure it's good and tight. Oh yeah, today's Mac's birthday. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but since somebody else has said something, I'll say it. Today is Mac's birthday. Then I put it in this right here. We're gonna shake it for like 2 minutes. Shake, 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 come on. Shake, 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 your mama. Oh yeah, I got it on. Yeah, I put it on a plate warmer. Yeah, grease spot. I set all that stuff on it's been sitting on this body filler warmer. This heat pad, that stuff's been sitting on that for a pretty good while, so it's warmed up. It warmed up. So this is what we're doing. So we're spraying the back side of the front bumper and we're spraying the back side of the roll pan. That's CRE 921 and that's CRE 321. So that's where we at on that, boys and girls. Shake, shake, shake. All right, I believe we microwave, man. What in the hell you talking about a damn microwave, man? You talking some daggone crazy crap up in here. Microwave. Hey, speaking of microwave, I mean, I ain't got to hurry up because it's not real hot. Speaking of microwave, I seen this thing the other day, man. It's crazy, right? This guy had this little kiln that you could put in a microwave and melt marbles. So he was taking, it was this unit. You took the lid off of it. It was all ceramic. And he took marbles and put the marbles, he had a mold that was the shape of a bow and arrow, like the arrow, right? And he would put 4 marbles in there. He would put the lid back on. He would set it in the microwave and he would put it on for 5 minutes. I think it was 5 minutes. And when that thing went off and he pulled that thing out of the microwave and you looked down in that hole, it was molten lava in there. Then he took his gloves, his hot gloves, and picked that thing up. And those marbles was completely melted into a shape of an arrow. He lets it cool and then he would chip the arrow and he would make custom arrows out of melted marbles. And he done it in his friggin' microwave. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Remember when you open it slow. A good trick to know. Oh yeah, that works too. Yep. All right, we look good. Remember what I said? Pull the trigger. Make sure. Make sure. Make sure. Make sure. Make sure. Make sure that thing is on. Make sure that thing is on like Donkey Kong. All right, boys and girls, let's go get to it. I'm not going to turn the fan on because I don't need it right yet because this stuff don't make a lot of overspray. But I will turn it on after I'm done. After I'm done. Hell, you should have been with us earlier. We was talking about the Panama Canal, how it's only, the Panama Canal is the only way the Panama Canal works is with fresh water. It don't mix with salt water because yeah, that was this morning's episode. All right. Shake them up. I hate them fish. All right, boys and girls. All right, here we go. Shake your mom up. You a little bumpy bump. You got about that much left. We got about that much left. Now, we can't leave what's in there because it will thicken up. So I'm at 403. I am going to turn this fan on. Pull a little air through there. So, what's up, Gary? So, I don't like leaving this in there. All right, what's up, Yancey? I don't like leaving it in there. So, don't want to mess my table up. I just cleaned my table. Like I said, I just like cleaning it off, and then I just like running some thinner through it while it's flashing off, right? Like I said, I'm just running some thinner through it while it's flashing off. So we'll let that flash off a little bit. So let's go in here and we'll check it out right quick, and then we'll be right at the 60-minute mark. Now I'm gonna let this flash off, and then I'm gonna come back and put some more on it. Well, let's go ahead and show you what it's looking like. So we'll let that flash off. You know, I still got a little light spot right there, I can see it, but let's say you do some bed liner on some stuff and you run out. You can come back and spray a little gloss black paint to kind of just hide it or whatever. We had to do that at Petty's when we was doing those trucks. We had to trim it out in some places. Now, if you wanted to clear this, now I wanted to put clear coat now in beds, like in truck beds and stuff. I put clear on them to lock them down so they're easy to wash. Plus, it gives you more UV protection. Now, if I wanted to clear this, right, all I have to do is wait about 30 minutes after the last coat, mix me up some clear, put 2 coats of clear on it, and be done with it. It'll be fine. You'll have a chemical and a mechanical adhesion, which is no problem, right? So yeah. So there we are on that. And then when I come back, I'll do a control coat, and then I'll make it all uniform. It's a little thick right there. You can see it right there. It's a little heavy, but that ain't no big deal. When I come back and do my control coat after a while, after the last coat, and I wait a little bit, when it's almost done tacked out, I do my control coat off. It'll be one uniform piece. So, yeah, it's Mac's birthday. Yeah, it's Mac's birthday. Yep. What's up, Mustang? What's up, Stein? What's up, Stein? So, yeah, that's where we're at on that, boys and girls. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Does anybody have any questions? We got the 56-minute mark. Does anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to go ahead and if anybody got any questions, we're at 57 minutes. So we got 3 minutes. And then I'm going to end this live so I can do a video. So I can do like a 15-second video. So I can have a short video of me spraying. Because I can't video me spraying and talk to you guys at the same time. Now, do you have hazmat disposal? What are you talking about, Randy? Hazmat disposal for what? This? Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 10,000. This has got hardener in it. So once it's done, it's done. It's no good. I can throw it in the trash and then take it to the dumpster. Yeah. Yeah, once it has a catalyst in it, it's done. It's hardened out. Oh, they go to the dumpster. Yeah, all the empty paint cans. You can take empty paint cans with no lids and take them to the dumpster. I can take them to the local dumpster and throw them in the dumpster. Not here. I don't have a dumpster here, but take them. Man, I look. Hey, who is that? Nip. I wish I had a paint thinner recycler. That's one thing about the school that I miss. I take all my stuff and I put it in a can, right? And then I take that and dispose of it. I take that to the landfill, and then they have a place that takes that, right? So when I rinse my paint guns and stuff, all that out, I catch it in a 5-gallon pail in a can. I put the lid, an old thinner can. I catch all, and then I take that to the dump. I take that to the landfill, and then they dispose of it. If that's what you was asking me. But 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 if I had a paint thinner recycler for anything, paint anything, like yeah, yeah. We had one at the school, and it's basically a liquor still is what it is. You put all it's got a big old bag in it. You put all your thinner, all your old paint, all every that stuff in there. And we would turn that thing on at night, and that thing would cook all that stuff down, and it would take all the thinner in there, and it would turn it to steam, and it would literally go through like a daggone worm on a liquor still. And then it would drip down, and you'd have a clean can, and you go in the morning and you'd have like 2 gallons of clean recycled thinner. Man, I wish I had one of those. Yes, sir. I would. Yes, I wish I had one of those. I wish I did. And they auctioned the one off at the school and bought a new one. And man, that thing went for stupid money, man. I would really love to have one of them. So if anybody's got one sitting in the corner of their shop that they don't use no more, and they want to gift it to somebody, I will take it. I will take it. Yeah, it will save. Yeah, man, because I only use thinner to clean my guns out, right? So I usually buy recycled thinner anyway. But I had to buy some virgin thinner the other day, dude. It was over $100 for 5 gallons. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Just something I'm gonna throw away. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, boys and girls. Yeah, it's bad to the bone. It's like a lick. Hey, yeah, Gary, look it up. Look up. It's like a paint thinner recycler. Look it up, Gary. It's nice. Well, boys and girls, I appreciate everybody tapping in with the 61-minute mark. There's 57 people in here. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, Cole. Happy birthday, Mac. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. I greatly appreciate everybody. We're on our way to 10,000. And remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first. Let loose and drag. Peace, up, and chin, grace, and out.